Hello and welcome back to another guide. I'm going to be trying something that I am not sure of. Tower of Medial Mayhem guide. This is going to be the most crazy guide if I manage to beat it, but if I do get to floor 10, I will be text commentating it, because I am not good enough to voice commentate at that hard of a floor yet, so we'll see. How to get to it is get to this boat. There's a speed changer up at the bridge to make it faster. It doesn't matter, I like standing at the front here. Makes it a little bit quicker, and you'll be teleported to this cool room right here. It's made template and it's one of the most fun towers I have ever played. It's really, really good. So to start off, floors like 1 to 3 I am terrible at, but there's just some pretty easy gameplay right here. You got a lodge down here. There's a moving part here, you can just wrap around and hit that. If that does not work, then you jump at the side. Go slowly here so you do not get flung. Kind of curve like that. Go and do this bottom flick. Right there, it might be a little bit tricky, and go right to this edge of the truss. Jump around like that. There we go. Floor 2, press this button. You might be needing to press it quite a bit, depending on the last part of the floor. So jump down here, go around this truss. This jump is a little bit tricky, so make sure you are prepared to turn quite quickly. There's some pretty easy gameplay right here. Jump to the thinnest part of this wedge ladder, then just flick across, go between that gap. Now you just want to slowly hit the top block. You do not want to go into climbing. You just want to slowly hit it until you can just jump once there. Try not to push it off, because if you do, then you got to restart the entire floor. Walk forward, turn in, that's a long jump, and go around that one cylinder jump right there. Make sure you land on the circle, otherwise you will miss that jump. I do not go fully to this side, because you'll hit your head in that roof bit up there, but go slightly in, so you're in between those two. And now there's just some pretty easy timing head hitters. I'll just jump when it's not there. Now wrap around there. That jump is hard, but it is netted, so you will be fine. Go around here, go under this bowl, just be slow. Jump around here. This wrap is quite difficult, so practice it. Now jump from this truss, jump to the bottom corner, like that. Jump from here down to here. That's another tricky jump, and over here to here. I do not like this bowl jump, so go sideways here. And do like that. That's the most consistent way. I have fallen on it so many times, but there's this netted part. It's pretty easy. I'll follow my routing on this falling platform section part. It's pretty hard. You just gotta weave in and out. Now there's another floor 2 mechanic part. Do not make this stuff fall, but go this way first. Do what it tells you to do. Now there's this spinner, so jump off the truss. Now go around here. Go backwards to this part. Line yourself up for this, so go right to the edge, and you'll barely make it. Same with this jump. This jump is also very tough, so just go right to the edge, and you will make it. Make sure the boxes press the button. Now jump downwards, and be very careful to not hit anything, and try not skew the weight of the platform anywhere, because if it falls like mine is, you're gonna have to redo the floor once you fall. What is really fun. You can do the jump from here or the other spot. It doesn't really matter. I think it's harder from here, but it's easier to line up from there. So just do it. Just practice it. I'll link the practice place in the description. This jump, just try and not go right up against the corners so you do not get flat-sided. Jump up here. Turn in quickly. Now just go in between the two walls and do not do that. Okay, you want to go in between the walls and not hit your head. There's an easy wall hop there, and now we're at floor 5. Woohoo! Let's go. You can go quickly on this truss, or you can just go slow and safe, like I did. You want to head hitter jump your way up like that. Now you would just want to flick off that over to there. There we go, like that. Now this jump is a little bit tricky, but you just want to turn in pretty quickly, and you want to do this as a big wraparound there. You can just fly over here with your balloon, make sure to jump, and make sure that that balloon thingy falls down. Otherwise you can head hit yourself on it, and that's not very cool. So just nudge yourself into that truss, turn like that, jump before you jump, and just turn. Same with that. Line yourself up for that jump, because it is a head hit. Press the button, back up, go in here, and just do that, and you can glitch straight through there. There's that small but very failable cylinder rack. Now there's this head hitter up here, so just line yourself up like that. Now there's this part up here. I do not like it. So this head hitter is very annoying. I do not like the head hitter. So you know what I do? Wall hop. Yeah, you can practice head hitter a lot, or you can wall hop there, but I find wall hopping more consistent there, so I just do that. Most of the truss is flickable, so you can just... There we go. That, like, 2-stud climb up is not good. Now just jump off here, just go right to the edge of this truss, and then just flick up like that. Try and not hit your head on the cylinder up there. Now on this conveyor, you want to time it, and this jump is very far. I might fail it. So you want to go right to the edge, and then you want to turn in like this. This conveyor section sucks. So you just want to time it when you're right at the bottom, and you want to just go slightly out like a head hitter. Very tight, so you want to now jump off, and on this spinner you do not want to blindly do it. You want to know what to do. Press that button and then rush over here. It's not that difficult, but I have failed before. And also I've saved myself from floor 10. I've saved myself from that truss challenge up there, what is the hardest challenge of floor 10 in my opinion. Now we got to go up here into this gap, and now we're at floor 7. Just jump like that. You can flick or do it the way that I did. I'm going to jump around like this, go a little bit down, jump off. You want to do a big wrap around here. Once you're ready, time your jump there. Now you want to get on the ladder, so just turn your character like that, and you can just jump up really easily. And now you want to go on this outside part. Well, not outside, but you want to line yourself up how I did, and you want to hit that ladder. You can wall hop there. That is the second wall hop of this tower so far. These jumps are really hard, but they're netted, what is so nice. So, thankfully we're good. There we go. On this, you want to wait until the B block disappeared. You want to jump onto the shrinking platform. And then you want to jump on the other side, since once this side has disappeared and you jump on it, the other side will disappear. So that is the easiest way of getting the jump done. You can do it on either side, just do it in that order. Now, over here, this is floor 8, and it's a no-jump section. What's awesome. If I get to floor 10 on this run, I am going to do text commentary, sorry. At this part, you just want to try and stay on the ice as best as possible and let the spinner push you. Here, you do not want to let the spinner push you. You want to time it so it doesn't hit you. This floor is relatively easy. You should be fine if you make it up here. And 9 is also pretty free. You do not want to accelerate super fast at that part. You want to accelerate so you do not fly off, but fast enough that the spinner does not push you. It's okay if the spinner does push you though, but it just sucks. Now there's this walk around, it sucks. Nope, I failed it. Rip. There we go! Oh my god, do it really quickly. It's like a walk around, but really quickly. You can skip the entire rest of this floor once you get this small bit of jump. Once you do get your jump back, be very careful with that lodge, because if you fall and you're falling down to like floor 5, just be careful. And now there's this horizontal wall hop here. It's not too difficult. You should know how to wall hop if you're doing this tower, because at the last jump. Now just do this back jump on this truss. Do that jump. It's really hard to describe on this tower, and just treat that like a far jump. Now just turn around here. Just be very careful whenever you do jump up though, because you may not always climb the truss and you might walk off. We're on floor 9. Oh my god. It feels like everything's going too well if you ignore floor 8. This first jump is a head hitter, as you've probably had a lot of them in this tower. If you're playing it, then you would know. Once you have done the jump once normal, you can just skip it by just wall hopping on this wedge right here between these two blocks. It's not too big of a skip, but it does mitigate like a slight bit of the risk. Whenever you get on this platform, immediately jump, and the way that I did it was the easiest way, but I accidentally jumped twice. Okay, once you just did what I did, this squeeze might be a little bit tricky, but if you do get stuck in that stud space, try and jump on the corner of that wedge, so just tilt your character diagonally. Now do this pretty tricky wraparound. You can flick off and then jump to this spot. It says jump back on the ladder, but I find it easier to not jump back on the ladder. Now go on the very, very edge of this truss. Jump up and then go over here. It's slightly blind, but if you practice it in the practice place that I will link down below, then you'll be okay. Now there's this wiggly squeeze, and we are basically at floor 10, so just angle your character like that, jump up, and then we're at floor 10! This floor is very, very stressful, because, do you see the 4 challenges? There's 4 challenges, 1, 2, 3, and 4. They're pretty difficult. To me, the second one is the hardest, but the 4th one has the hardest jump. But if you fail any of them, since they're on the outer part, you're going down pretty far. So let's get into challenge 1. This is the easiest challenge, but it's still very failable, and I have failed it like once or twice. So try to practice it, press this button and then go really quickly around, do that wraparound. Wait until it just did a cycle, and once it's almost finished the cycle, jump. And now we can go to challenge 1 part 2, where we got to jump to the spinner. Make sure you have practiced it in the practice place as well, so you know exactly what to do, because if you go into it blind, then you're following, most likely. Do that jump right there, and now we're on challenge 2, the worst challenge. So go around here. Well, challenge 2 is the worst challenge on Xbox, or on console in general, because it just sucks. Because it's hard to do flicks really quickly. But just practice it, and if you're on console, then you need to how I do. And I fell. At least I was lucky. I'm in so much disbelief right now. Oh my god, I'm sorry that I could not commentate floor 10. But floor 10 is such a hard floor. Definitely practice it as much as you can. First soul crushing guide. That is crazy. That is mad. Oh my god. It's super fun. I would recommend it as a beginner soul crushing. Thank you so much for watching this video though. Anyway, I'll see you in another guide in this ring.